going on, y'all? It's me again, BeGlorious, Darryl, and I have another glorious. Oh, she's glorious.
Honey, I try.
Yes, Charmaine Johnise from Black Ink Crew, Chicago.
Yes, and I'm with you
today.
Darryl.
Yes,
hey,
Charmaine. Hey, boo, how you doing?
Good. How are you, honey?
Come on, now show the boot. We got shoe game
today.
We
got shoe game.
Shoe game.
Always.
All of us
we
got
matching.
Shoe game. Yes.
We matching today.
I just can't show these ankles.
Right? It's cold
these
outside.
ankles is just not doing it.
We ain't put no lotion on this morning.
Yes,
okay, so we is ashy under here.
Right, but it's all good though. We all good. We still
for the parts that are exposed. We
right.
look great.
Mm-hmm. All right, so Black Ink Crew Chicago was y'all was just everywhere. The highs and the lows.
Tell me about it.
But just like starting off the first season, you and Kat went at it head to head. Literally twice.
Yeah, first episode and second episode, Katrina and I were fighting, which totally sucks because Katrina's like my sister, my best friend. But I feel like that's also the fuel to the fire too, because she felt like I crossed her by throwing her paintings out. But Ryan told me to clean the booth out because we had a new artist in. So it was just like, I'm doing what Ryan said because Ryan gave me an order. That's what I'm here to do.
Right, it's your boss.
Yeah. And at the time, Katrina wasn't tattooing in the shop.
Right, so we got to print his face out.
Yeah. And if between, you and I, she got 1 million of them little paintings, She got 1 million of them. So I didn't think it was a big deal,
Yeah, it just came in.
Yeah, they're not like her original copies.
Oh, so then.
Yeah.
Been fine.
But I think it was more, I don't think it had anything to do with the paintings, me throwing them out. I think it was more that I'm her friend, and no matter if someone tells you to throw my stuff out, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Yeah, because we're friends.
Right, I come first.
Yeah, and I feel her, but I mean, I also work at 9mag, and Ryan told me to do something, so I did it.
So how did you all get your relationship back together? Because like towards the end of the season, like you two were like this. Like she was really sharing a lot of personal things with
me.
You.
Oh my God, it gives me goosebumps thinking about the things that she shared with me. I mean, at the end of the day, Katrina's always gonna be my sister. We fuss, we fight, we argue, but we're gonna make up. How did we make up? Honestly, I don't think that we ever really initially had a heart-to-heart talk about it. I totally knew where she was coming from with her being upset that I threw her stuff out. But when Cobra came in and was trying to check Katrina or check me, like we had each other's back. You know what I'm saying? So me and Katrina can fight, but can't nobody come and check Katrina because then now you're the enemy. Now we about to both attack you. Even if I'm not fooling with her right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still my sister.
That's my sister.
Yeah. So, it got real ugly, got real nasty, but at the end of the day, that's my bitch. And, later on in the season, she definitely opened up to me to share with me that she had gone through a domestic abuse situation with her past ex. I couldn't believe it because she had never shared this stuff, and when she really went into detail, I just was just like, girl, we fuss and we fight, but don't you ever not tell me something like this, because I would have showed up to your crib with a baseball bat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. They don't know you like
hello. Okay.
I said, what's
up? But I mean, we good. I'm about to go to LA and visit her. She has her big art show tonight. Yes. So yeah.
Perfect.
Gotta go out and support.
You got your relationship together with Katrina.
Yes.
Now what about Miss Ashley?
Who?
Ashley,
Oh, Don's baby mom?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The one you was twerking. Oh, yeah. I'm glad I'm here to remind you.
Right? My thing is that I have always respected Don and Ashley's relationship. So that's what pisses me off and upsets me. I know that it's viewed differently maybe on TV, but at the end of the day, I've always respected their relationship. The moment that I had the intuition that he was still messing with his baby mom, I stopped messing with him. Period. We ain't never fooled around. He did not ever come to me and say, hey, I have a baby mom. I have a son. He never came to me. He did tell me he had a son. He told me he had a baby mom, but he did not tell me that they were together. He actually told me that they were not.
Right.
So, and I believed him, and we were having a good time. And then I got little things were happening. I would hit him up, or we'll be texting. Okay, good night, whatever. The next day, good morning, hey, good morning. And then I don't hear from him for the rest of the day. But it was like a pattern because the next day he would be like, oh, my bad, I had my son yesterday. So it seemed like every time he had his son, he wasn't responding to my text, right? So I had to just put 2 and 2 together. Like, every time you got your son, I didn't even talk to him about it. You know what I'm saying? But I just put 2 and 2 together. Every time you got your son, you ain't hit me back. So obviously, you're still fooling with her, you know? And then it got to one point where I got on social media and seen him posting pictures of him and his baby mom and the baby at like lunch dates and stuff. So yeah, I like brought it up one time, like, oh, you know, y'all going on dates? Like, what's up? He was like, no, she made me post that. She wants it to look like this, but it's not like that. He would tell me it's not like that, right? But I'm not a dumb broad.
Right.
And if that's your baby mom, I got all the respect for, you know, y'all's situation. You don't have any respect for it. I had more respect for Don and Ashley's relationship than Don ever had. So that's what pisses me off, that now my wig's getting snatched over a Snapchat. Me and Don are so fucking past that shit. Like, we ain't thinking or talking about when we used to fuck around. So now we're to the point where we can drink together and laugh, and I put my shoulder on you, and neither one of us are thinking about anything extra.
Right.
Yeah, so, you know, I just, in my opinion, I've always had more respect for their relationship than he's ever had, and I hate that it has backlashed on me the way it has, you know? So, in the future, you know, do a background check.
Ooh,
Make sure that dude ain't got no baby mamas or whatever situation.
Babies, daughters, and
Hello.
all of that.
Because if he do got it, it's not going to be a pretty situation.
Ooh. I'm going to take some notes. I need a pen. Take some notes and start doing research. Whoever I take notes.
Do a background check, because these dudes just be lying out here. Dogs. Disgusting, too.
Yeah, you've had a rough season.
I did. Very rough.
And you also showed a more vulnerable side to you.
I feel like the whole season was so vulnerable.
Right, yeah. It was like, in this particular episode, like, you was literally pouring your heart out to Ryan about your car being repossessed and everything.
That was just...
How hard was it for you to share like a more vulnerable side to you, or sensitive, really, this season?
It was so scary and embarrassing. Like, when you think about it, you know, your car's repossessed. Like, what the you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was just so embarrassing for me, but in all reality, I used to work in corporate America in sales, so I was making that coin.
You was making that coin, that bread from scratch.
Exactly. And I quit to work for 9 Mag, and I was a lot happier working with 9 Mag because the environment, like, I could just be myself.
Right.
We're family, we can have fun together. So I quit to work for 9 Mag, but you know, I had the bills like when I was working at my corporate job. So I definitely had a huge like pay difference. And you know, I was like, I knew that was already the situation, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna figure out what other things. I'm gonna be great.
Right.
I know I'm gonna be great. Yeah. So just leap of faith, Charmaine. It's gonna be okay. Right. I knew I wasn't about to die. Yeah. So, and I knew, you know, I knew I was not about to be homeless. I knew I wasn't about to die. So it's just like, just do it, you know? What's the worst that can happen? My car was repossessed. And honestly, looking back, that's light work. Like, who cares, you know? My credit sucks. But, I mean, you know, I'm working on that. Right. And I'm a lot happier now. I don't have to slave for a man I've never met. Right. Making his pocket way bigger, and I'm like getting, you know, chump change like compared to him. Like
pennies and nickels.
Yeah, compared to like what I'm bringing into the company. I'm getting like a little tiny % of that. You know what I'm saying? And it was just not worth it for me. But I'm so happy now.
That's good.
Yeah.
And what's the status with your parents right now? Because they Baby,
I love
they was ready to come for your neck.
Hello, my daddy
when Danielle
totally
spilled the beans.
I know.
Shame on you, Danielle.
Well, look, the thing is, I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually happy Danielle spilled the beans because I was not ready to say it.
You had to,
I was not ready. Like, I knew that I needed to talk to them about what was going on, but I just could not stomach, like, get the words out. So when Danielle
went ahead and said it
I was like,
day,
she told y'all, so what do you think?
Let's talk, right? You might as well.
Right, but she took the load off of me by spilling the beans for sure. But no, my parents definitely support me in everything that I want to do. And they understand, like my mom and my dad have worked in corporate America their entire life. And now they're like almost 60 and they're drained. They are tired, you know? And I think that they want me to follow my dreams. But on the other hand, you know, credit's very important.
Right.
You can't breathe without good credit.
You can't.
So I'm like,
right.
You know? But, you know, my dad gives me that speech all the time. And he just lets me know from their past experiences, you know, don't do the stupid stuff. Because from my past experience, it wasn't good. You know, when our credit was bad, it's not good. And then it's hard to get out of that situation. It takes a long time. And he would tell me that or whatever. But I had to do what was best for me. You know, it's my life. I'm the only one that has to go through the repercussions of it. And it is what it is.
Right.
So I'm going to just, you know, have to stack my money up.
You're right, because you got these blessings coming in.
Hello, I'm going to have to stack my money up since my credit ain't all that. Okay, and just be good with a big down payment and a big percentage on top of that. Okay.
So what were some of the high and low moments for you this season? Starting with the low. And I got a feeling I know what you're going to talk about, and it got something to do with your hair coming off.
Boo-boo. The lowest of the low. I was devastated when Shorty snatched my wig. I just couldn't believe it. We were like fighting, and then when she took my wig, I was like, "Oh, fight is over. Like,
it's a wrap." Right.
I was like, "Oh, hell no!"
You dismissed the camera crew and everybody. It was a wrap.
I remember blacking out for a moment, realizing because like my wig was snatched, so I blacked out for a moment. Like, wait, is the wig snatched? And are we filming right now?
Right.
And
a little breeze on top of my head.
Yeah. Okay. And I looked up and I saw her like waving my wig, which was so ratchet. Like you trying to show everybody that you got my wig in your hand, but waving my wig like bitch da 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 da. And I'm like, oh my god, that's my wig. That looked just like my wig right there.
Yep. That's all me.
I was like, that looked just like my
that's
shit.
My baby.
And then she ripped it. She ruined my closure, but it's cool.
It's all good.
Yeah, I got plenty more wigs.
And you owned up to it was a wig because you clearly
took
the wig off.
Yes, I mean, Shorty had a fade, okay? So, like I said, it's always a bald head I want to go snatch your wig, please. Okay, I had to take my wig off and show her what I was working with.
Look at all this beauty, all thisness right here.
Hello,
silly braids and everything, right?
Yeah, like that just to me is just so ratchet and ghetto. I'm not a fighter. I'm not ever trying to fight. And one, I know how to communicate. If I have a problem, we can talk about it. I have vocabulary. And my parents sent me to private school.
Come on,
you know what I'm saying? We
can
talk.
You got the education.
Yeah.
Not edumacation.
Okay, the education. And we ain't even got to raise our voice. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, she's from the east side, so they handle things a little differently.
Yeah. So what was a high moment for you?
High, definitely getting a job with WGCI.
Come on, bless.
Yes, I'm a part of the iHeartMedia family, iHeartRadio. So happy and excited. It's just overwhelming. Taking that leap of faith and knowing that I was going to be okay, having that faith in God, praying, and then God coming through with like the biggest blessing ever, with giving me the opportunity and just the strength to continue to fight for what I really wanted. Like, you know, I went to GCI. I met Johnny at an event, and I told him I wanted to be on the radio, and he was like, "Girl, everybody want to be on the radio." Right. This is very true. I want to be on the radio. Right. Yeah. But then I was like, you know what? I'm about to go pop up at the office. What's up?
You did a drive-by?
I did a drive-by.
I thought you emailed him before you came. You just came.
He was not like he was responding much, so I had to pop up on a kid, and the first time was terrible. I was like, yeah, I got this. And he's like, okay, well, get on the air right now. And I'm like,
you weren't ready for all that. Johnny will put you on the spot.
Hello, Johnny will put you on the
up there for that. They'll put you on the spot.
Yes. Okay. So after that, I was horrified, but I did such a bad job, and I went to Howard. So did Johnny.
Right.
So I was like, I can come. I need to come correct. I wasn't ready to come correct. I thought we were just talking. Meeting, but proper planning prevents poor performance, and I didn't plan properly, so I had to plan properly.
And you came back a second time.
Hello, I was listening to the radio, really just locking in, and really understanding how they do their stories.
Right,
and,
find the stories, blog about it, tease them, the
tease
spots,
it,
all of that. Mm-hmm.
So at the time, that's around when someone had shot up T.I.'s concert. Mm-hmm. So T.I.
We all remember that.
Yeah, we remember that. And T.I. was actually performing at Big Jam or Summer Jam.
Right.
He was performing at Summer Jam. So I was basically, when Johnny, I'm like, give me another chance. You know, he's like, all right, talk about Summer Jam. So I'm like, you know, T.I.'s going to be performing at Summer Jam. Speaking of T.I., did y'all hear about when his concert got shot up? Yeah, and it was just funny. Like, it was funny. He was impressed. So
that's good.
Yeah, he offered me a position at the station. I've been training ever since. Countless hours. Right now I'm training with Moondog.
Moondog is no joke.
He sure ain't.
Oh, he's
I'm taking over his shows right now, and sometimes I'll be like, oh my God, Moondog.
And he just look at you like, well, do something.
Yeah. I'm like, Moondog, the music's not playing. Like, what do I do? And he's like, look at the board.
All right.
What's wrong with the board? And I'm like, the show is live right now, G. Like,
right. So there's no time to look at like, just tell me which button to hit.
But he's amazing. Trey White, amazing. Tone.
Tone.
Everybody.
All of them.
GCI showed me so much love, no hate. Like, I was so nervous being a female, coming into an already well-knit family, tight-knit, and they are welcoming me with open arms. You know, let me know if you want to train with me. Let me know if you want to sit in my show. They just want to hang out outside of the station.
That's good.
Yeah, like, it's just amazing. Every time I invite them to, like, events, they come.
Right, we saw a couple of times on the show at the rooftop party and stuff.
So it's just so much love, and I just appreciate it so much.
So what's next for your career? Because I see you have a YouTube channel coming out
Yes, I
yourself.
have a YouTube channel coming up. So, you know, I'm really into just beauty. I've always loved makeup. I've always loved hair. So I just wanted to record everything that I already do on a daily
basis.
Yeah.
And like you do it bad, you do it well.
Great, thank
Very
you.
well.
So, you know, I linked up with Sheena Marie. If I was gonna do a YouTube, I gotta come correct.
Right.
So I was like, you know, who does the best makeup? Ain't nobody touching Sheena Marie out here. If you touching her, please.
Sheena Marie does that.
Okay, she does.
Right.
So, I linked up with Sheena Marie. It's so funny because I called Michelle, who's Sheena's sister, and I was like, Michelle, I got this idea, and if you don't fucking with it, it's cool. Just tell me no. I was like, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I want y'all to do the makeup for it. Like, I want to, you know, do tutorials and stuff. And Michelle was like, girl, Sheena and I was just saying the same exact thing, but we couldn't think of who would be the face for it.
Right.
And you're perfect. And I was like, wow.
All in God's timing. Perfect alignment.
It was just so crazy that I picked up the phone. Like, I picked up the phone and made that connection. Because what if a week later I would have seen that Sheena
pick someone else?
Right. Yeah. Like, sometimes you have to create your own opportunities. You can't wait for opportunities to always come to you because you might miss your opportunity. Mm-hmm. You know, if you wait for it to come to you, you might miss it. This is my opportunity. So, starting a YouTube. I'm also linking with boutiques in Chicago and in the area, and just, you know, seeing what they got and bringing my videographer through and trying on a couple of outfits. Okay. I'm not a stylist by any means. I just want to be that go-to girl for beauty and
quick tips and just like how to glam up.
Just as a whole, you know. I want boutiques to think of me like we want her wearing our clothes to push our brand, you know. I want people to see their brand in my name, so I'm trying to clean up my image a little bit.
And what's wrong with it?
I'm a little ratchet.
Well, I can't lie now, Charmaine. It's just a smidgen. It's not nothing we can't, little spit shine.
Right, exactly.
Little Windex can't.
You know, exactly. I'm from New Orleans, baby, so I was born this way, free spirit. I love just to have a good time, be the life of the party. And it is what it is. So I feel like I'm definitely misunderstood.
You are
calling me a hoe.
Yeah.
And I ain't never been a hoe a day in my life.
Over your social media that we see that you're a hoe, you're a thot. Is it because you think everything you do on the show, because you turn up on the show?
Girl, well, not girl, well, girl. But, you know, like, I mean, how am I a hoe? Because I had relations with one dude on the show. Like, Katrina's had relations on the show. You know what I'm saying? Danielle, that's her boyfriend, but Is it different?
I mean, like,
I was talking to Don at the time.
Is it because you always twerking on somebody?
I'm from New Orleans.
Or like going shirtless?
I'm from New Orleans. I was born this way.
Right.
Okay, I love to twerk. I love to dance. And hey, I mean, I might want to show my titties. I mean, but I'm not like, it's never in a non-tasteful or disrespectful manner. Like, you know, if Terrence is in the building, I'm not flashing people.
Right.
Yeah, like, I'm not stupid, you know, but if it's Van, Ford, Ryan, and even Don, because Don had already seen the goodies,
right.
we can go have a good time, you know? And these are the same guys, like, what people don't even get, they're like, oh my gosh, she's flashing her boobs. These are the same guys when we all go get super up and smacked, and if I have a wardrobe malfunction because I'm laying on the floor passed out at this point, these are the same guys that's going, and my boobie might be hanging out of my dress at this point.
They're gonna tuck your boob in.
They're gonna tuck my boob in,
perk them up, make sure
pick
you up,
put me on the couch and put a blanket over me and tap me on the forehead, might put their finger under my nose to check if I'm breathing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I mean, people don't understand the dynamic of 9mag yet. Obviously.
So the comments and everything, they don't bother you.
I mean, season 1 it did. Like, oh my God, I would wake up sometimes like at 3 a.m. and see this long paragraph about how I'm a disgrace to womanhood. And I would like cry about it because I'm like, wow, I'm just so misunderstood. Like, it's just so messed up that I can't be myself. Because I've always been able to be myself and people always love me for that.
Right.
So now I'm on TV and I'm being myself and people are shaming me for it, you know? So I just, you know, it was hard at first, but I came into season 2 like, you know what? I'm not about to turn down for nobody.
Right.
I'm about to be myself, continue to be myself, and it is what it is. If they don't understand it, you ain't got to watch the show.
Oh, well.
Stop watching the show if you don't like me so much, because I'm in about every scene. So stop.
This is true.
Like,
this is true. Every scene and every other scene. You
yeah.
there, right.
So if you don't like me that much, then you should probably tune into something else.
Right.
That's
Next
all I
channel.
feel. Yeah.
Right.
We ain't hurting for it. Yo, we making up for it. Trust me. For every one hater, there's 5 people that love us. So
This is true.
yeah.
I like that. For every one hater, there's 5 people that love you some
Maybe
more.
10 or 20. You know, who's counting?
Right. So is there anything else that we need to know? Like, what can we find you on social media?
Definitely, you got to link with me on social media. My Instagram, I have 2 social media names, so it's a little confusing. My Instagram and my Facebook, Charmaine Johnise, Charmaine Johnise. And my Twitter and my Snapchat, those are like my alter egos, so that's where I get a little bit more ratchet. You know? Right. But that's I'm Mac Maine, so I am MackMaine. But yeah, come December, I'm actually taking over for everybody that's on vacation.
Okay.
So I'm starting from the bottom.
And working your way to the top.
Working my way to the top, honey,
Right.
but I will be having my own show coming very soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Oh, now you all have to follow her. Don't forget to follow me on everywhere. Instagram, BeGlorious Darryl. Twitter, Darryl Glorious. And my Snapchat is also BeGlorious Darryl. Mr.DCW, come correct. And I just want to thank you for coming on the couch.
Darryl.
Are you feeling glorious?
I am
You
feeling
gotta be glorious.
too glorious.
Too glorious.
Fabulous. Okay?
Come on now,
I'm
yeah.
glowing glorious.
Yeah, see, that's why I called her today to be on the couch, y'all.
Yes.
I love this. All right, y'all. Until next day, don't forget to check out the blog, my blog, Charmaine's channel is coming soon. Just follow us on social media and everything is just gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be glorious. Until next time, y'all.
Right?
Come on now.